I'm pro-snitching. Pro-snitching. Your whole vision is ruled through violence. Why would I go with it? Not a sucker who likes to see the world ruled by violence. That's dumb shit. I'm pro-snitching. Pro-snitching. If you rely on violence, then shit, go sit in prison. Now I know you're sitting thinking, wait, people snitch on non-violent criminals way more often. How could you give support to that system in place? My official opinion is that all drugs should be decriminalized today. It's a matter of mental health, not civic decay. But the problem is you make the victims in our system the villains. You always take aim at rats, which makes me think of when I was away. The guy in the bunk next to me had a trafficking charge to his name. If he had accepted a plea deal where he would cooperate, he'd have gotten 3 years, but he turned it down and said he'd fight the case. And for that, the prosecution was shooting for his sentence to be 30 years, not a day less. Luckily, he had a decent lawyer, so it became 10 years. Not everyone can pay the cost for a good lawyer, so wait. You think a dealer who was a product of a system that made him sell drugs that caught him should have to stay silent for your respect while he eats 30 years when if he trades someone else, he'll go home in a year and a day? Respectfully, who gives a fuck what you think? You fucks are dumb enough to blame the guy being fucked by a system who sinks into such desperation because he wants to be able to see his kids grow up that he gives up his team. You retarded losers say nothing about how disgustingly racist it is for our country to lead a system that disproportionately affects people of color to be threatened with 30 years ever for putting drugs on the scene. You act out some fantasy where you wouldn't rat, but if you didn't, you're just one of the sheep. Like I'd eat 30 years for a society that doesn't care about me. Fuck out of here. Eat a dick. You try turning these people who cooperated into losers. Your code of ethics is about as big as a paperclip. And most of you brainless idiots repeating this shit will never be threatened with 30 years, which makes you even more bitch-made to try and speak on something you'll never face. Like your opinion has a shred of value in this space. You fucking airhead losers. Spend so much time trying not to scare the hoes away that you live in their same fake fantasies like a cinematic escape. I don't respect you lames. I don't do rap to have your respect. I don't care if you have a problem with me rapping. Don't speak to me like I don't get to speak these words unless you plan to take them out of my mouth. And if you do, just know I'll snitch on you faster than you can count because I'm pro-snitching. Pro-snitching. I'm all the way pro-snitching. Pro-snitching. You don't get to undo civilization's evolution to impress the bitches. We have a system to stop factionalism running the world. It's making violence be met by police intervention when I snitch. Cause I'm pro-snitching. Pro-snitching. Bitch.